Hi, Jeff here with Corsair. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the Carbide Series Air 540 case. The Air 540 has a unique new design to provide outstanding cooling. Our direct airflow path design works on the principle that the components that generate the most heat should receive the coldest, most direct airflow from outside the chassis. The Carbide Air 540 utilizes dual chambers to deliver cooler air to your CPU, graphics cards, motherboard, and memory without your drives or power supply getting in the way of the airflow. The airflow path is effectively a straight line, drawing cool air directly to the components. Let's take a closer look at the airflow. The mesh top and front slide out easily, like this. This low restriction dust filter has magnetic mounts and removes easily for maintenance. Behind that, the two front 140mm intake fans are Corsair Air Series AF140L models. They're based on the award-winning AF140 and have custom molded ultra-thin blades to move a lot of air with lower turbulence. The Air 540 has lots of cooling expansion flexibility. If you like, you can replace the AF140L fans with a 240mm, 280mm, or even a 360mm radiator. In fact, there's even room in the front of the chassis for the fans, so you can still install a radiator in a push-pull configuration. Up on top, you can add a 240mm or 280mm radiator. And as you imagine, this gives you the potential for a pretty impressive custom air cooling or water cooling setup, and our cable routing system makes it easy to hide pumps and tubing out of the way. The side panels use thumb screws, so just like with all Corsair cases, you don't need to grab a screwdriver to get into the case. Moving the power supply and SSD and optical drive cages to their own chamber not only improves cooling and lowers the noise, but saves space and makes the Air 540 remarkably flexible for its compact size. There are 8 PCIe expansion slots, and you can fit graphics cards up to 320mm in length. The PCIe mounts are tool-free, and both of the 3.5-inch hard drive bays have hot swap connectors. Now let's take a look at the other chamber. Again, the efficient design makes good use of the case's dimensions. There are 2 optical drive bays and 2 SSD bays. They're all tool-free, and you can fit extra long power supplies of up to 200mm in length. Notice the CPU backplate cutout. It makes cooling upgrades a lot easier. The rear exhaust fan is also a 140mm Air Series AF140L. And up front, you'll find 2 USB 3.0 ports, headphone, microphone jacks, power and reset switches. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, here's how to reach us.
Hi everybody and welcome back to another Cooler Master video. Today I don't have one, I don't have two, but I have 4 new chassis to show you, and all of 4 of them they are part of the new MasterBox line. As you may know, the old generation of MasterBoxes was already super popular, and all of these chassis they basically improve upon all the features that made them so successful. Starting from the left, we have the MasterBox MB510L, then we have the MasterBox MB511, the MasterBox MB520, and last but not least we have the MasterBox MB530P. So now let me run down through all the features of these 4 new cases, starting from the left, from the MB510L. So the new MasterBox MB510L sports a carbon textured front panel that makes it look sleek and unique at the same time. On the side we find an edge-to-edge transparent side panel with very nice looking 45 degrees cut perimeters, and on top we find completely open ventilation. Speaking of ventilation, the water cooling support is huge in this case. We have 360mm radiator support in the front, 280 up top and 120 in the rear. Of these chassis, multiple colors may be available. It depends on the vendor or the region you're in. So for every information about this, check the link in the description. But if all you need is a very nice chassis to build your next system in, you have nothing to worry about, because with this case you have maximum GPU clearance, super easy cable management, even with PSU extensions, and a 100% toolless mounting design for both SSDs and HDDs. If you want to learn more about it, you can check the H500M video where we explain this concept for the first time. And also another cool thing that is 100% toolless is the fan mounting system, thanks to the special pack design. As you can see, with this new generation of MasterBoxes, we have improved the ventilation a lot, and actually everything is filtered and super easy to clean. And speaking of ventilation, one fan is included out of the box, so you can add your own favorite fans to get from this to this. Now, we all know that powerful hardware needs powerful cooling, so here is the new MasterBox MB511. The new MasterBox MB511 keeps all the features from the 510L, but it's even more aggressive in terms of design and ventilation for maximum performance. Also, in this case, you can find multiple colors available, so check the link in the description. And what is special about this design is that the mesh in the front acts as a dust filter as well for completely unrestricted ventilation. Of this chassis, there is also an RGB plus tempered glass version available. Again, all the links are in the description. Now, here is a bit of a throwback to the beauty of the old MasterBox line, the MB520. In this chassis, we find a beautiful dark mirror front with much improved ventilation over the last generation. And this time, we also have a full-length PSU cover with front radiator opening, for a beautiful system both outside and inside. Again, in this chassis, we have maximum radiator support and maximum cooling support. And there is also an RGB plus tempered glass version if you're into extremely clean looks. So again, if you want more information, check the link in the description. Now, last but not least, here is the big guy, the MB530P. The MB530P is dedicated to users that are in search for something truly unique. It sports 3 tempered glass side panels and 3 front addressable RGB fans out of the box. But don't worry, because we include an easy-to-use controller that, wait for it, does not require you to pay a premium. Do you want to get even more sophisticated? You can hook up the fans to your motherboard using the included splitter and unleash the true power of addressable RGB. Even the power button is lit. The tempered glass right side panel hides all the cables coming from the PSU thanks to the unique sealed print design. And to help you even more during cable management, we also include high-quality rubber grommets and smartly positioned zip tie points. Is this not enough? Included there is also an handy-dandy cable cover that helps you achieve the perfect cable management without any effort. And of course, this case is 100% water cooling ready and packs all the awesome support and features of the other smaller brothers.